Einen wunderschönen guten Tag. Wir sind wieder zurück bei Honkai Star Rail und ich bin hier wirklich wieder mitten in der Pampa, keine Ahnung wo. Aber wir gehen jetzt fix nach Pentagon, denn hier geht es irgendwo mit der Main Quest weiter, wenn man die scheiß Main Quest auch mal auswählt, was ich nicht getan habe. Navigieren, bitteschön. Okay, so geht's auch.
The tour is over, and it's time for some rest.
Ich muss irgendwo da hoch. Der einzige Weg zum Morgen. Ah, hier ist eine Person, mit der ich reden muss. Fröhlicher Gast.
Glad to meet you again, Robin. How are the preparations for the Charmony Festival coming along? We're all so excited about it.
Ich auch.
It's going smoothly. Thanks for making the trip to join the festival.
You're too kind, Robin. It's a pleasure to have guests from all over the universe celebrating day and night.
Ja, schön.
I can't stand being lonely or bored, so this jubilant dreamscape is perfect for me.
But if this went on forever, would it get boring too?
Nah, not at all. Who would get tired of having so much fun? Every day, you get to wear fancy clothes, explore all sorts of dream bubbles, indulge in delicious food without gaining weight, and you never get old or sick. As long as you can afford a room, this place is the ultimate paradise.
But you know that only a few things can be brought back from the dreamscape to reality, right?
That's exactly why I don't plan on bringing anything back. Just enjoying the dream itself is good enough for me. I mean, I'm not one of those long-living species. I only have around 60 or 70 years in this lifetime, and there's so much to worry about. Being happy here is pure bliss. Only in this sweet dream can I truly feel like I'm in control of my life and fate. Who would want to go back to reality after experiencing this bliss?
Verständlich.
I see. I genuinely wish you all the happiness in the world.
And I wish you a fantastic performance, Robin! I'm off to the Blue Hour for the ball. See you later.
In manchen meiner Träume würde ich auch gerne lieber leben als in der Realität.
Seems like
Aber nicht in
that
allen.
guest's perspective didn't resonate with you either.
Manche sind ziemlich
She
edel.
had a valid point. I could sense her genuine happiness. It's just that...
What you're trying to say is, she thinks she's in control of her life. But in reality, she's just escaping from reality and seeking solace in this sweet dream. Once she steps out of this sanctuary, everything will be lost.
Tja, schon scheiße, wa?
She did make mention of being able to afford a room. Didn't she?
However, the paradise in our dreams, it doesn't have to end.
No. And the paradise we yearn for shouldn't be just a fleeting dream either.
Kurze, dumme Frage. Wie ernähren sich die Leute, die hier durchgängig in diesem Traum sind? Wird einfach in dem Traumbecken irgendwie die Zeit angehalten oder so? Oder alterst du trotzdem weiter? Oder wie läuft das? Das würde mich mal interessieren. Weil die scheinen ja teilweise wirklich Tag und Nacht da drin zu sein. Für immer. Und schlafen können sie ja nicht im Traum. Also, wie zur Hölle funktioniert das?
The scenery in this dreamscape is truly breathtaking, isn't it?
Oh, Robin.
Mir ist jetzt
Can't
erst
believe I'm meeting
aufgefallen,
you in person here. What an honor.
diese Ampel hier hinten hat Regenbogenfarben. Wie funktioniert die? Darfst du trotzdem nur bei Grün fahren und bei Rot stehen? Und was ist mit den ganzen anderen Farben? Und wieso leuchten überhaupt alle Ampeln, alle Farben gleichzeitig? Wie geht das mit dem Verkehrsfluss? Keine Ahnung.
You're right. Even though time stands still in this dreamscape, it always feels fresh, I find something new every time.
A philosophical mind. I hope I'm not intruding.
Oh, not
So,
at all.
müde.
With little time left, I yearn for meaningful conversations, especially with someone as esteemed as you. Do you mind if we chat?
It's my pleasure. No need to be formal. Just speak your mind. You said, with little time left. Please, forgive me for being blunt. But is that why you came to Penacony?
Yeah. I was part of a war, and while escaping from the Sarkozian mothership, I got exposed to some radioactive materials. And then, all my comrades died, and my hometown was wiped out by neutron bombardments. I couldn't bear to live with everything I knew gone. That's when I heard about a possible solution here, so I came.
How heart-wrenching. I hope the family has been able to help you.
They have, and I'm truly grateful for that. They provided me with a comfortable room, the most advanced life support devices in the cosmos, and a stellar team of caregivers. My physical body is now in the dream pool, sustained by life support. The me you see here is whole, rational, and no different from any other person. But I can't say the same for the me in the hotel room. My true appearance. Huh? I hope you never have to witness it, Robin.
So, you'll be living forever in this
Für die
dreamscape.
Palliativmedizin ist so ein Ding eigentlich ziemlich geil.
Just being able to live at all is good enough for me. Whether it's in this dreamscape or not, well, I don't really have much say in the matter.
Aber das ist wie bei Sword Art
My
Online.
world
Da
has
gibt's das
been
auch.
torn apart, and my life could end any second.
Falls ihr es nicht kennt, müsst ihr es gucken.
Even if this whole place is an illusion, it's still my paradise, and I'll treasure every moment I spend here. How I envy those everlasting things.
That old man's story. It's so tragic. Fortunately, this sweet dream gives him joyful memories to hold on to for the rest of his life.
That's precisely why this sweet dream in Penacony exists.
However, even this sweet dream has its limitations. While it provides solace to the disillusioned, it can't completely eliminate pain in reality.
There will be a way out. Penacony is already on the right track.
Einfach alle sterben lassen. Da ist eine zweite Robin. Das wird jetzt awkward.
Look what we have here. A lovely young lady. Brother, what a surprise to see you again.
Show yourself. Your trick won't work on us.
I've heard that a skilled mass fool received an invitation too. That must be you, right? Did you enjoy yourself?
Barely. The people here are way too gullible. A little bait is all it takes for them to bite. And they run away at the slightest hint of danger. In other words, they're naive and cowardly.
Now that you've had your fill, it'd be wise to leave before it's too late. The music of the harmony doesn't tolerate discord.
What? Now that you have the real Robin, I'm useless? Oh,
Yeah.
how disheartening. I've done so much for the family. You should be thanking me, because if it weren't for me cleaning up this mess, Penacony would still be in shambles. Don't you think?
Also du veranstaltest, glaube ich, noch
That
mehr
was a
Chaos.
personal request from the head of the Iris family, and it has nothing to do with us. Step aside and stop causing trouble for the Charmony Festival.
Zu spät.
The Charmony Festival? You think you can scare me? You think I've no idea what you're planning?
Alles
I
tot.
don't care what you're thinking, chicken wing boy. But I'm pretty sure our lovely Robin won't be appearing on stage. After all, you're well aware of what a sorry state this dreamscape is in under the banner of harmony. Penacony, the land of the dreams. Is this truly the paradise you desire?
Stop it.
What's the rush, chicken wing boy? Did I get to you?
Our paradise is none of your concern, masked fool. Leave now, or the family won't tolerate you anymore.
All right. I'll go. But Robin, I suggest you seriously consider this. Do you really believe those living in dreams can escape pain and find true happiness?
Nö.
Well, I've done my part. And now I'm simply waiting for the fireworks to begin. Here, the last 2 gifts for both of you. And don't lose them. If by some unfortunate chance the Charmony Festival starts against all odds, remember to use them during the show. And it'll be thrilling. Bang!
I heard a raven cawing in the distance. It seems the Dream Master will arrive soon.
Dann gehen wir zu ihm. Meine Katze will Aufmerksamkeit anscheinend. Ich muss noch einen Auftrag abholen hier. Erneut senden, bitte. So. Nur damit wir es einfach haben. Ich muss nachher eh noch grinden. Aber das hat noch Zeit. Boing.
Let's wait here for the Dream Master to...
Okay. By the way, brother, I heard you no longer have a sweet tooth. Back when we were kids, you used to steal my desserts. Seems like a lot has changed during my absence. What exactly happened?
Well, someone has to stay awake even in this sweet dream.
But that someone doesn't have to be you, or anyone in particular. You're carrying too much on your shoulders, brother. The paradise in our dreams... It shouldn't be like this.
Doch.
Penacony is nothing more than a dream. It can't erase the worries and pain of reality, or bring true happiness. It only offers an escape from reality. Nothing more.
Remember the old man we met earlier? Without this dream, he might have completely lost himself.
That might be true, but... even without Penacony, he could have chosen another path. As far as I know, the Intelligentsia Guild has been promoting their rehabilitation techniques for a long time now. That path may have been more ordinary and challenging, but now he's in a comatose state. And the sweet dream has become sort of end-of-life care. His fate is sealed. Is Penacony granting these people a future? Or is it taking it away from them?
Well, don't forget this. Not everyone really has a future.
Das stimmt wohl.
The future for humanity is like the sky for birds. People mistakenly believe that flight is inherent to birds because they've never witnessed those birds crashing to their death. Do you remember how we took in that little Charmony dove when we were young?
Yeah. We took care of it. Provided food and water, groomed its feathers. And later, when I decided to leave Penacony, I opened the cage and set it free.
Well, I didn't mention what happened to it in my letters because I didn't want to upset you. Shortly after you left, it crashed to its death right in front of your window.
I had surmised as much. I knew you wouldn't have avoided mentioning the bird for no reason. Despite that unfortunate outcome, I still believe it was the right decision. Birds aren't meant to spend their lives in cages. They belong in the sky, even if they can't fly.
But here's the thing. If there are birds in this world that can never fly, can we really assert that they belong in the sky?
Ja, also Pinguine nicht.
Are you implying that the same goes for humans too?
Let's take the Astral Express as an example. The Nameless made tremendous efforts to bridge worlds, gaining fame across the universe. However, only a few extraordinary individuals can endure such a perilous journey. That's because the pursuit of the Trailblaze exceeds the capabilities of ordinary humans. Otherwise, why would this path be filled with broken rails, an abandoned express, and even a fallen Eon?
That's just sophistry. If that were true, then only the powerful would have the right to determine the future.
Unfortunately, that's exactly what happens. Another name for the future is self-value. While this world has its fair share of heroes who inspire people and garner admiration for their heroic deeds, the majority of ordinary people will never become heroes in their lifetime. Some are born weak and vulnerable. Some find themselves trapped in unfortunate circumstances. Some fall victim to malice and cowardice. When it comes to survival, everyone is equal. And the weak can only watch as their value gets constantly diminished by external forces.
That's why we should care for the weak and support them as if their suffering were our own. That's what the Odes of Harmony have always taught us.
Sie haben ja beide
While
recht.
the Harmony holds noble aspirations, the strong will always be strong, and the weak will always be weak. Even in this carefree dream. Human nature contains greatness, but it also harbors inherent weaknesses that can't be eradicated. In the end, if people can't even secure their own survival, they won't care about the illusory future of equality. As long as the law of survival of the fittest prevails, there will always be fledglings crashing to their death.
But if people don't live for the future, do they merely exist for survival? If even you, my brother, don't believe that the Harmony will save the weak, then which Eon can make our dreams come true?
Gute Frage.
People often forget that when the first bird took flight, the entire world envisioned a future where no more fledglings would ever crash to their death.
Are you reading, sister? What are you reading?
Mr. Gopherwood gave me a picture book. It's about the story of the harmonic strings. If I could become a chord master, I'd like to summon Dominicus, the harmonious choir. I want to sing with everyone and spread our wishes so that all can feel happiness and joy.
I see. Then I would summon the harmonious choir too.
Don't you have a wish of your own, brother?
Of course I do. It's just that it includes your wish and everyone else's. I long for a true paradise where everyone can find peace.
Ja gut, das gibt's nicht.
Let's build a stage there and invite everyone to our performance so that both our wishes come true through the power of the harmonious choir.
It's a deal then.
Yeah, it's a deal.
Das passiert echt in letzter Zeit häufiger,
Can I become a chord master?
dass sie einfach nur schwarz machen und Text dazu. fauler kann man als Animator oder Zeichner nicht
You'll
sein.
have to become a star first.
Schlimm, sowas. Ach, na gut. Zumindest 8 Systemstunden
Back
vom
sooner than
HÖLLE
I
Festival.
thought. Any results?
Nö.
Yes. And now, it's up to us to forge ahead.
Since his last will has now been conveyed, my final mission is complete. But pardon me if I sound curt. It's good to have determination. The path Mikhail left for you is not an easy one to tread. Why else would he have chosen to sleep in solitude, staking everything on some nameless in the future? But you have the numbers, and in numbers comes strength. So that might just delay your inevitable a little more.
Got any more encouraging words?
As I see it, relying on Welt's negotiations alone is far from enough. Regardless of whether the other party will be compliant, negotiating simply allows us to meet them as equals and won't grant us an upper hand. Penacony is our rival's home turf, and we already have very few chips left to play with. Rather than idly sit around while the family's got us blocked off, an offensive approach might be a wiser course of action. We're more familiar with the Stellaron's properties than most, and since it's the key to stabilizing the sweet dream, it's vital to the family's interests. By attacking their core interests, they're bound to retaliate hastily. And as the saying goes, haste makes waste.
That's right. As long as we pose a threat to the Stellaron, either with words or otherwise, we have a chance at gaining the upper hand. But the problem is, on the eve of the Charmony Festival opening, how exactly are we going to get close to the theater? Family security will be airtight, and if we brute force it, even if we succeed, it's too risky.
Wir treten einfach im Theater auf.
So, no one's gonna say anything? Then I'll raise my hand. I know.
Ausgerechnet du.
What's that supposed to mean? You'd better believe it. So, I heard that before the Charmony Festival begins, there'll be a pageant to kick off the festival. It's called the Soul Glad TM Festivity Auditions, or something, and it's going to be held in the moment of Scorch Sand. As long as we clinch the top spot, we'll be able to attain the title of Festive Superstar, and be able to personally bask in the graces of Miss Robin. Not that that's important. What's crucial is that we can enter the Grand Theater before the audience arrives.
So, how do we go about participating in these festivity
I've already procured special invite tickets from Miss Robin's fan club. To tell you the truth, I had been preparing to join the auditions all along. But now it looks like even if I scrape through, I probably still won't have the chance to shake Miss Robin's hand.
So they're still running this thing, huh? It was originally just a publicity stunt, set up by Mikhail to drum up attention.
We'll follow Marge's plan. Mr. Gallagher, will you be joining us?
I'm afraid I won't have the time. As a virtual character, I've already completed my final mission. Whether Penacony can awaken from this dream is all down to you.
Should we ever cross paths again? I'd love for you to visit the Express.
All right. I'll have to add to that data bank of yours you've got on the Express.
And Miss Firefly, we thank you for all your support. We're faced with a formidable enemy. As long as the Astral Express and Stellaron Hunter's objectives are aligned, we're willing to cooperate with you.
We've already come this far together. I'd like to join you for the rest of your journey on Penacony. I'm pleased that we can finally fight shoulder to shoulder.
This is also the spirit of the Trailblaze. Now, everyone, let's prepare to move out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Scorch Sand Hall. This is where challengers thrive and dream chasers shine, all under
Ich hatte gerade einen Hustenanfall. Boah. Keine Ahnung, was das gerade war.
If you have ambition, dreams, and the drive, dear friends, the next superstar of Penacony's Charmony Festival could be you.
Nö.
Oh, wow, they've really outdone themselves. Oh, I'm starting to get excited.
Behold, here come 4 friends with spirit high and full of zeal. Are you aspiring to be the superstars of the festival?
Natürlich.
Is he talking about...
Yes, you! There's no doubt about it. I see you have all the potential of a superstar in you.
Also sie hat's auf jeden Fall.
Excuse me, you four. What are you hoping to get out of all this?
As the last group of contestants, how confident are you in overcoming all of the challenges?
Keine
Would you
Ahnung.
be open to a brief exclusive interview with us? It'll be quick.
Your journey is long and fraught with peril, yet under a sky blanketed by banners, you vie for the crown.
The sword and rose! Protect the beauty! The beauty, the beauty! Magnificent and majestic!
A knight's head is hard as steel. Brother Lance's focus is stubborn as a heel. We don't all have to be winners, but if we don't have fun, we'd all be sinners.
People are pouring in. Kinda feels like all sorts of baddies
Sorry.
are showing up. Let's get in there quickly and enter the competition.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make way. Coming towards us now is one of Penacony's top 10 wealthiest tycoons and the soul-glad business empire's founder, Mr. Dean.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the director of Soulglad's factory, Dean Lina. My 4 friends, introduce yourselves to the audience across the cosmos.
Hello, everybody. I'm Himiko, a nameless from the Astral Express, and these are my companions.
Don't you guys need to hide your identities?
Ach, Quatsch.
Hide it anyways. Penacony is plastered with our posters. And because the Astral Express is so well known, the family won't dare to make any rash moves.
Hallo zusammen. Ich bin... Hallo zusammen.
Hey, be a bit more serious. We're live on air. Hello,
Genau deswegen.
everyone. I'm March 7th. I'm an ordinary girl who loves adventures.
Nein, du bist ein nerviges
Hello,
Mädchen.
everyone. I'm Firefly. I am also an ordinary girl who enjoys adventures.
So it's a bunch of nameless guests. This final face-off is bound to be spectacular. Time is precious. My 4 friends, come with me.
Grab a bottle of Soul Glad and make your dreams a blast.
Okay. Heißt das nächste, was ich jetzt tun muss, ist hier irgendwie... Wo zur Hölle bin ich eigentlich? Dankeschön. Sehr schön hier. Auf jeden Fall. Ich nutze gerade mal die Gelegenheit und ziehe hier nochmal. Einfach, weil ich es kann. Und es ist natürlich wie immer nichts rausgekommen. Das ist sehr schade. Sehr, sehr schade. Durchquere den Platz der Vorauswahl. Ich schätze mal, ich habe jetzt ziemlich viel zu tun. Aber wir werden mal sehen, was passiert. Muss ich irgendwas töten? Hier liegt was rum.
Nameless, your arrival reminds me of the grand occasion when Penacony was first established. I was still a young, bright-eyed lad back then, lured here by the watchmaker's ads, full of zeal and ready to make my first fortune in life. Once, during a particularly grueling day, I passed out and was resuscitated by a drink from Mr. Sousa. That sweet taste has since been etched in my mind, and that was what drove me to create the Soul Glad that we all know and love today. The dream-chasing era was truly a wondrous time. Oh, I miss those days, and the watchmaker. Scorched Sand Hall is my homage to that time of boundless possibilities. I wholeheartedly hope you make it to the finish and emerge as the next superstars of Penacony.
Wir werden garantiert gewinnen.
Haha, that's the trailblazing spirit. How about you?
Hello, everyone! Next up, get ready for the Mega March 7th adventure, where I'm going to break the speedrun world record!
Trailblazing into the uncharted and challenging the limits. That's Miss March 7th for you. How about Miss Firefly?
I hope that by the end of this journey, everyone will have achieved the outcome that they hoped for.
Ah, a wonderful wish! Miss Himiko.
Safety first, everyone.
Simple words waiting for you are 3 stages, each connected to that era. The first 2 stages offer 2 distinct paths to choose from, with unique challenges on hand. In the last stage, you will face off against a champion who has defended the title to this very day. Those are the rules. Simple. Everyone clear? Now then, I hereby announce that the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival of the 20th season.
Na dann.
Everyone, as the Charmony Festival is drawing closer,
Ich dachte, es geht einfach los.
as quickly as possible. Factoring in efficiency and March and I haven't known Miss Firefly for too long and aren't overly familiar with her.
Fine by me. Let's... All right. I don't have a problem with that.
Gut. Bisher hat niemand nach meiner Meinung gefragt. Mit mir wird das ein Kinderspiel.
We'll split into the assigned groups then.
Gut. Jetzt kann ich das nicht einsammeln, was ich einsammeln wollte. Hier ist noch eine Kiste. Müssen wir ja auch mitnehmen. Und dann gehen wir mal los, würde ich sagen. Wird ein Flipperspiel, so wie es aussieht.
Stage of Soul Glad Enterprises 33rd. In the School of Acting Challenge, you have to complete 3 performances from 3 scripts and move the panel judges. In the School of Action Challenge, you have to defeat 3 groups of enemies convincingly and reach the end. Now, make your choice.
Okay. Hui. What the fuck? Gehen wir zur Action-Herausforderung. Das klingt irgendwie, als ob ich da einfach nur jemanden umbringen muss.
Competitors, allow me to... There are a total of 3 stages up ahead, each with their own challenges. The enemies you will contend against are antagonists from the film Once Upon a Time in... It's worth mentioning that the fastest time for this stage was achieved by a contestant with fiery red hair.
Time is of the essence.
Na dann, hauen wir drauf. So, fangen wir hier an.
Contestants, as Dream Chase...
Ah, jetzt darf ich endlich kämpfen hier. Das wird spannend. Oh, hier ist noch Autoplay an. Das wollte ich gar nicht. Kaboom! Jetzt können wir loslegen. Muss ich die einfach nur besiegen und das war's? Keine Voraussetzung oder sonst irgendwas? Das ist unerwartet.
Bending the rules.
Kaboom.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Und ihr seid tot.
For me or you.
Das war zu easy. Ach so, das war es wirklich schon. Dann war es wirklich absolut zu easy. Easy.
Simple. I just hope.
Ich tue einfach hier durchrushen, ich ignoriere alle möglichen Sachen und kämpfe einfach gegen die Viecher und dann sind wir hier bald durch. Ja, ihr müsst jetzt hier nicht ewig reden, es ist immer einfach gegen irgendein Vieh kämpfen. Oder gegen eine Gruppe von Viechern. Kaboom. Und perfekt. Das ist eigentlich schon so einfach. Wenn ich hier direkt anfangen kann und ich gegen 5 Gegner gleichzeitig kämpfen muss, dann ist es fast zu leicht. Greif mir so an. Denn dann wird das jetzt ausgelöst. Boom, 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 boom. Einer nach dem anderen geht drauf. Dankeschön. Kaboom.
Bending the rules.
Ich hätte vielleicht sie noch ein bisschen heilen sollen, aber das ist nicht so schlimm.
There's no backing out now.
Naja,
For me
war schon.
or you.
Honored to meet me.
Das Schlechte ist, dass sie gerade zu langsam ist und dementsprechend härter gleich drauf geht. Nein, tut sie doch nicht. Das hab ich nicht gedacht. Das ist ja perfekt, verdammt. Und gleich nochmal. Ach, ist das schön, wie wenn es mal richtig gut läuft, dann läuft es einfach fantastisch. Kaboom. Der lebt ja immer noch. Das habe ich nicht erwartet. Aber gleich sollten sie tot sein. Jetzt sind sie tot. Nice. Gut, nächste Runde. Ja, okay. Nächste Runde. Los, weiter geht's. Vorwärts. Ich will diese Quest schnellstmöglich hinter mich bringen. Ich treffe nicht. Das war ziemlich dürftig. Ja. Ich werde gleich gegen die Viecher kämpfen. Ist alles in Ordnung. Ich mache das schon. Die haben nur wohl oder übel keine meiner Schwächen. Das ist schlecht. Wobei Wind haben sie, aber Wind ist ja eigentlich nicht gerade meine Angriffsvariante. Aber okay. Ich kann damit leben, denke ich. Ich hätte vielleicht... Na egal. Das passt schon irgendwie. Ich hätte wirklich das andere Team nehmen sollen. Aber ist nicht so wichtig. Dann dauert es halt ein klein wenig länger. Boom. Jetzt aber hier. Hau drauf. Nice. Nochmal draufhauen. Draufhauen. Boom. Das läuft wirklich schlechter als erwartet. Ja, das wisst ihr mal. Oh, boom. Und boom.
There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Es läuft okay. Es könnte besser sein, aber es könnte auch schlechter sein, ganz ehrlich. Boah, ich hab's echt im Rücken, ey. Es kommt von vielen Trainieren. Es tut einfach weh.
Don't let me down.
Wieder einmal alle heilen. Dankeschön. Und draufhauen. Und nochmal draufhauen. Und nochmal draufhauen. Und er ist tot. Das hat ganz schön lange gedauert. Ja. Ist okay, ist okay.
Isn't this fight way off from the
Transforming into a dinosaur isn't imaginative enough for you?
This is the sort of magic only seen on Penacony. After an extended battle, you finally emerged victorious! In the years that followed, you encountered each other once more on the prosperous streets of well done!
Das war ziemlich nervig. Da ist noch eine Kiste, die nehmen wir natürlich mit. Das geht nicht anders. Gib her. Und weiter geht's.
Congrats to both of you for clearing this. Look at the time.
That red-haired contestant.
You'll find out eventually. You have the option to choose gun. And now,
Na dann. Ich hätte mich vielleicht vorher anhören sollen, was ich machen kann. Manchmal ist das Überspringen nicht die beste Idee. Manchmal. Ja, ich will es schnellstmöglich durchstehen. Schießereiprüfung. Zeitprüfung. Ich nehme die Schießerei. Keine Ahnung, was das ist. Sternenanker aktiviert.
dear friends, welcome to the enchanting universe created by the Watchmaker. Awaiting you is the morally dubious yet ever charming character from the anime. It is said that these cartoon characters were inspired by the Watchmaker's own experiences. According to research by Clocky scholars, the original Hanu of reality shared a deep friendship with the Watchmaker. Enter into the world of Hanu via the TV by the entrance and partake.
If it's a gunfire trial, we should be able to settle this with a fight, right?
Na, dann schauen wir mal, was es so gibt. Hier ist ein Wegpunkt.
Ready?
Ah, okay.
1, 2, 3. Are we?
There in this, alas.
Na dann, gehen wir mal hier rein. Meine Katze reagiert schon wieder im Hintergrund wie sonst was. Oh Gott. Cool grunzen.
Oh, listen close, but you know.
Cool grunzen.
Now, I can't wait.
Let's stay alert and make sure those monsters don't spot us.
Jetzt muss ich die scheiß Puzzleteile finden, na geil.
Look up there. If we can push that thing down, do you think that would do the trick?
Okay, das hat nicht funktioniert. Mann, Katze, lenkt mich nicht ab. Die ist ja gerade echt nervig. Immer genau dann, wenn ich aufnehmen will. So, ich soll hier irgendwas runterschmeißen. Schieben. Volltreffer. Nice. Hier ist eine Kiste. Sorry, musste ich mit aufnehmen. Das ging nicht anders. Einsammeln. Nice. Einsammeln. Ui. An dem vorbei. Das andere einsammeln. Der da ist noch tot. Einsammeln.
That's all the jigsaw pieces. Let's hurry back.
Ich hab's gleich geschafft. Puzzeln wir das Ding zusammen. Das dahin. Das dahin. Das kommt dahin. Das kommt dahin. Das kommt da. Dahin. Da nicht hin. Dahin. Das kommt dahin und das kommt dahin.
Oh my! Hurry now!
So, weiter geht's. Bin ich wieder ein Mensch?
Disconnecting from that thing so suddenly has left me feeling slightly disoriented. Is that Han? What exactly?
TikTok! It's time for me to make an appearance!
What the fuck? Was machst du hier?
Flocky? I can also see him. Is this character part of the show?
Ich glaube nicht.
In Dreamville, Clocky is everywhere and can do anything! Like right now! I can be your translator! TikTok! Bleedou says? Battle! We must do battle!
Okay. Krieg ich dann das ganze Geld, was auf dem Tisch liegt?
Is at our doorstep, and we have no path of retreat for the future of Dreamville! Touch that suspicious-looking TV right now!
Okay.
So they just... Sheesh.
Na dann.
Well, here we go again.
Juhu.
Oh, last we spot Braid.
But...
Guess what?
Auf geht's. Da ist eine Kiste. Meine Kiste.
The storage room. It's behind the shelves, right?
Sorry, ich will das hier noch fix aufnehmen. Kommen Sie ran. Scheiße. Gut. Da ist ein Raketenwerfer.
He wasn't lying. There's actually a bazooka here. Now we should have a way of dealing. This thing feels just like the sun locust too.
Du siehst mich nicht. Scheibenkleid. Okay, hat. Alles gut. Irgendwie hat's geklappt. Alles fantastisch. Boom. Nice. What?
Careful. It looks like we've got more company.
Treffer. So einfach geht's. Oder kommt da noch mehr? Das ist schlecht.
Here we go again.
Muss die Muni einsammeln. Nice. Treffer versenkt.
That should be all.
Oh my!
Nice. Ich hab's geschafft. Sehr gut. Sehr, sehr gut. Und weg hier.
Well, that's that.
Eine fette Kiste. Nehmen wir mit.
Perseverance pays off, doesn't it?
Nicht schlecht. Können wir gebrauchen. Muss ich schon wieder das Ding benutzen? Anscheinend nicht. Kann auch einfach so weitergehen.
Oh, not bad.
Congratulations to both of you. In the final stage, you will face the defending. Welcome to the 33rd.
Na dann, gehen wir mal durch. Mal sehen, gegen wen ich jetzt kämpfen muss. Aber es wird bestimmt ein schwerer Kampf. Sehr schwer. Hui. Super Showdown Arena 2, Arena 1. Ich stehe im Arena 1. Mal sehen, was man da tun muss. Ah, okay, okay, okay,
I think I
okay.
just saw someone extraordinary.
Ich kümmere mich schon mal hier rum.
Please wait. By the glorious light of beauty, I never thought I would see you again. In such turbulent times, your kind faces are as spring's gentle breeze.
bringing solace to my scorched heart.
Kenn ich dich?
Are you a Knight of Beauty?
Der rothaarige Teilnehmer, was also du?
You've already heard of my humble title elsewhere? I am deeply honored. Upon hearing of the impending festivities, I commanded the one and only to bring me to Penacony with full haste. Alas, in a cosmos unguarded by the beauty, disorder prevails. Thus my passage was delayed by tending to the sick and injured. Fortunately, the mini-rabbit mech pilot, stray cat duelist, galactic ninja, and quad-drive Intellitron, along with 32 other souls in distress, all emerged from their predicaments safe and sound. I then led them all here to revel in the harmony with the countless other splendid beings.
Ich glaube so langsam, ich habe irgendwas verpasst. Wer ist das?
I do not deserve such praise. Unfortunately, that dashing IPC ambassador, whose radiance matches that of a beautiful peacock, remains in a woeful state. Ugh, how I wish he too could partake in this splendid occasion. Okay, let's get back to business. Since fate has brought us together, yet though upon arrival I was once mistaken for a towering silver-armored fugitive with fiery red flames due to my lack of eloquence, it matters not, for all these trials stem from the land of the dream's beauty. What matters is that I now stand before you. Our paths have crossed. I, Argenti of the Knights of Beauty, am humbly requesting a battle with you both in the name of the Code of Chivalry. If I am fortunate enough to emerge victorious,
die gerade an meinen Beinen sich gerieben hat und da ich eine kurze Hose anhab. Das ist ganz schön gekrabbelt.
The beauty is the
Ja, können wir den jetzt einfach fertig machen. Dankeschön. Gut, legen wir los. Kaboom.
Don't let me down.
Vertrag unterschreiben. Auf geht's.
We? There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Nur läuft doch schon mal nicht schlecht. Kommen wir so zu. Ich hätte vielleicht doch richtig heilen sollen. Das wäre besser gewesen. Die sterben. Das war Kacke. Ich würde gerne mein Team neu aufstellen, danke. Ach so, Acheron ist gerade nicht gut zu sprechen auf mich. Ich mache jetzt mal ein ganz verrücktes Team. Das könnte interessant werden. Jetzt bin ich wirklich gespannt, ob das funktioniert. Boom.
Decided to play your
Relax. Say
Kaboom.
bye,
Kaboom. Sieht bisher ziemlich gut aus, würde ich sagen.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Es wäre natürlich praktischer, wäre Acheron da gewesen, aber so verliert er halt auch genügend Lebenspunkte, hoffe ich.
Stand still.
Kaboom.
Relax. Time to say bye.
Boom.
Forget your wallet?
Nice. Funktioniert besser als erwartet.
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up.
Here we go.
Destiny isn't true. Ill tidings manifest.
Jedes Mal, wenn er dran ist, kriegt er voll eins in die Fresse. So muss das sein.
Stand still.
Das erhöht seinen Schaden, das ist aber nicht so gut. Oh, okay. Hauen wir richtig drauf. So muss das sein. Boom.
Say bye to breathing.
Schön viel Spitze.
Memories are
Und jetzt für euch alle.
lies an endless abyss.
Das ist sehr gut. Das ist sehr schlecht. Naja. Ich versuche trotzdem immer noch so Full GOT wie möglich zu verursachen. Das wird schon irgendwie. Eieiei. Das sieht nicht so gut aus. Das sieht gar nicht gut aus. Das sieht absolut nicht gut aus. Ja, ich bin mal wieder kurz vom Verrecken. Das ist, beschissen. Aber es stört mich. Boom. Cool, habe ich ein Schild bekommen dafür? Das ist ja nice.
Stand still.
Das ist sehr praktisch. Finde ich cool. Boom.
That's enough. I have come to grasp the sincerity of your cause.
Ha, es hat alles funktioniert, so wie ich es erwartet habe. Sehr schön.
Beautiful! Truly a captivating contest. It is through you that I realized to uphold the honor of a driller, I must further hone my skills. What a beautiful lesson indeed! Go forth, my dear friend. I shall remain here, gazing from afar as you...
We don't have much time.
Und tschüss.
In that case, let's make our way to the end.
Auf geht's.
Penacony's really thronging with talent. I hope we make it in time.
Auf geht's, ich hab gewonnen. Nice. Und boom. Ich habe heute, denke ich, doch eine ganz gute Menge an Quests dann erledigt. Ha, jetzt bin ich in einer Flasche. Sehr passend. Die sind einfach toll. Wir sind einfach viel zu gut.
Congratulations to the both of you on becoming the festive superstars of this year's I, on behalf of the organizers, extend my sincere congratulations to you, wishing you joy under their radiance.
Was machst du hier?
As previously promised, my sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dream Master. We delved into the truth about Penacony and its Stellaron. Both I and the Oak family cannot acquiesce to your request.
War doch klar.
Just as expected.
We acknowledge the perspective of you, Nameless. Penacony does require change, but not as you propose. The planet of festivities cannot and will not revert to a place characterized by chaos, disorder, or anarchy. Through your journey of overcoming obstacles, you must have glimpsed the essence of that era. The vulnerable ruthlessly eliminated, equality non-existent, common folk living precarious lives, eking out a dreary existence. Ultimately, only heroes like yourselves manage to achieve success. But I would dare ask, if you did not possess the special status of having a Stellaron, and you were but an anonymous and frail member among the masses, which Penacony would you prefer? A dystopia for the survival of the fittest? Or a sweet dream paradise for all?
Keine Ahnung, warum fragst du mich das?
That's not the point! Don't let him mislead you!
Mr. Sunday, even if the members of the Oak family can't fully agree on what to do about the Stellaron, Now's not exactly the time to be holding an extensive discourse about Penacony's past and future, is it? The Stellaron issue concerns the life and death of everyone on Penacony. If anyone has a better suggestion, the crew is more than willing to listen. Also, it'd be best to tell us the ins and outs of that meeting. This way, we'll at least know what Welt and Ms. Robin are dealing with, and the reason why they failed to make our appointment.
Ah, Navigator. That is precisely my intention. With all present, let's begin by discussing the details of that meeting. Let's talk about our tribulations and choices, our ideals and beliefs, and our final course of action. The only path to take.
Vor einiger Zeit.
You mean to say that for the longest time, there have been scoundrels who would use the Charmony Festival that I have bequeathed to the masses as a tool to realize their ambition?
Indeed, Dream Master. Once the Charmony Festival begins, the Stellaron's powers, along with the song, will be broadcast across the entire planet of Penacony. And then everyone in their dreams will be unable to awaken.
This is indeed surprising to me. The dreamscape is maintained by the collective effort of the 5 families. If someone were to use the Charmony Festival to recklessly disseminate the power of the Stellaron, this individual must hold a position of great authority. Do you have any suspects?
I'd like to ask, did you really not know of the Stellaron's existence?
I would have never thought that this nameless would point the spear at me. Quite astonishing indeed.
If I have offended, the Astral Express extends its sincere apologies. But the current circumstances are dire and leave no room for meticulous inquiry. We're doing this out of concern for the Dreamscape's safety. So, if you could, please alleviate our concerns.
Dream Master, it's just to prove that the Charmony Festival has nothing to do with the Stellaron. If we're being overly cautious, I will return to the stage to offer tribute in song, just per the arrangement.
Sunday, Robin. I've watched you two grow up and know your dispositions like the back of my hand. Both of you, right now, can surely be lauded as their most devout advocates. I already know your resolve. The magnitude of this matter is enormous and cannot be taken lightly. Since Mr. Yang has asked with such earnestness, I will personally respond in kind. If there is a need, the entire Oak family will be mobilized to heed your call. Someday, might I ask you to beseech them to cast their light unto me, and question me in their stead, so that no lies may be concealed?
I will do as you command.
Robin, could I entrust you to be present as a witness, to document the truth, and to proclaim my innocence, so that all slander may be utterly dispelled?
I will do as you command.
May thy will be carried out on earth, just as it is in the heavens.
Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron.
Let us begin. There is nothing else to prepare.
Understood. question. Have you devoted your life to your god, never worshipping other gods?
Naturally.
Do you love your god as you do yourself, always heeding their admonishments?
Naturally.
Have you strayed from the path expected by your god, betraying their name?
Never.
Have you ever been inordinate with your asks of your god, coveting more than the foundation of the creation itself?
Never.
Then, a final question. Do you swear to fulfill all vows, past, present, and future?
With the Eon as my witness, if I do not deliver on my words, or if I renege on my vows, may I be cursed in accordance with divine law.
They have seen your faith, and have endorsed your faith. With this, it can be evidenced...
Just a moment.
What is it, Mr. Yang?
I have another question I hope to have answered. To my understanding, the family's harmony and prosperity have never relied on so-called divine laws. The god you both mentioned, are they truly Shipe?
Mr. Yang should know that those belonging to the family toil together as if they were kin, embracing solidarity and unity under their light. All duplicity is laid bare before the harmony. Such a delicate and complex symphony. Which other god could perfectly harmonize this, if not for the Great One, Shipe?
Perfectly harmonize. Therein lies the problem. It isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony, but a dissonance that has surreptitiously emerged from within this very symphony itself. In the distant past, there existed an Eon. With one flick of the wrist, they crafted the laws of the cosmos. Their followers formed the Beyond the Sky Choir, spreading solemn and reverent hymns throughout the universe. Later, they fell. The route traversed by this Eon clashed with the harmony, ultimately being absorbed and fused into it. The chorus that once reverberated across worlds fell silent, and when it echoed anew, it was transformed into the hymn of harmony. Though an Eon may perish, paths with no masters still linger. In the all-forgiving harmony, echoes of bygone dissonance may subtly arise.
Mr. Yang. Being overly astute can be a detriment. Especially when you find yourself alone and without allies. For the sake of our grand cause, Sunday, please afford these two an opportunity to rest.
What?
Meine Katze guckt mich gerade an, die sitzt vor meinem Bildschirm und
Sorry,
so
Robin.
musste sie gerade die ganze Weile streicheln, als ist mir sauer gewesen.
I did not wish for you to know this.
So, this is the true reason I can't sing? The shadow that envelops Penacony.
We were never children of the harmony. Our ideal paradise could not have been crafted by Shipe. True bliss can only be guaranteed by the one who transcends the many. Within the foundation of law, humanity establishes civilization, and through harmony, we obtain order.
Für Scheiße war.
Unbelievable. To think that there would be remnants of the Order on Penacony.
What have you done with Mr. Yang and Miss Robin?
Don't worry. I just gave them some time alone to ponder their fates.
You should know that these actions make you an enemy of the Astral Express.
Should we need to stand against the Nameless, it would only be myself and the Oak family involved. But we haven't reached that point. Your efforts for the justice of Penacony are evident to everyone and have been widely observed.
Gib uns Herrn Yang zurück.
Oh, I intend to. But that hinges on the outcome of this negotiation.
If it is the Order that drove you to imprison Welt and Robin, and you're using them to coerce our compliance, then there'll be no point in entertaining any type of discussion.
You're mistaken, Miss Himiko. They are in very safe hands, and just as the family has always proclaimed, no one can be harmed in the dreamscape, least of all in the beautiful new world belonging to the Order. Penacony and the entire universe have witnessed far too much innocent bloodshed. The strong wield their blades against the weak, and the victors push the vanquished to the brink of life. Natural selection. The world abides by this principle, establishing the well-being of humanity atop the corpses of the downtrodden. Only we, or rather, I, possess the power to put an end to this farce.
So you've decided to resurrect a dead Eon? No one's ever done such a thing.
If Miss Himiko is interested, let's draw back the veil and speak candidly. I've always firmly believed that people can understand one another through peaceful means. I'm willing to divulge the unembellished truth as to the intentions of the Order's Pathstriders, so that you will make better judgment for the Astral Express, for Penacony, and for this stretch of the universe. So, come with me, everyone. Let us retrace our steps and see once again where this road leads.
Huh?
Welcome. This isn't any location in Penacony's dreamscape. It's my inner world. The reason the scenery before you remains unchanged is because your consciousness has drawn on similar concepts to fill in the gaps.
Hast du uns eingesperrt?
Did you do the same to Welt?
It's a tuning process. Stronger in effect and more draining on the mind. The gray-haired guest has experienced it before, so she should understand what it is. Tuning allows you to intuitively grasp my feelings, which also means that I cannot hide anything from... Now, everyone, please look at the huge screen. From this point on, you will witness, I believe after going through similar predicaments, you'll be able to better understand my thoughts. Let's begin. This story happened when Robin and I were very young.
Ich komme aus dieser Abfolge von Dialogen nicht mehr raus. Das gibt's doch nicht. Ich kann die Folge nicht beenden. Die wird doch ewig lang. Ja, das kennen wir doch alles schon.
That baby bird, we decided to build a nest for it. It was clear that if we left, we decided that when it regained...
Das kennen wir alles schon. Das haben wir doch alles schon gesehen. Warum müssen wir das jetzt nochmal aus einer anderen Perspektive hören?
Stick to the original plan and build a nest with... or build a cage for it. I eagerly await your answer.
Endlich. Endlich. Ich bin aus den Dialogen raus. Das war sowas von langwierig. Unglaublich, dass man da nicht wenigstens vorgewarnt wird oder sowas von wegen, jetzt wirst du eine Stunde lang mit Dialogen zugeballert. Aber nein. Es nimmt einfach kein Ende. Okay. Jetzt war's das für heute und wir sehen uns einfach beim nächsten Mal. Und da beende ich hoffentlich diese ellenlange Quest. Okay, tschüss.